This is the thing you find yourself up against all the time when you've got new parts, and it happened with the location pin for the backing plate. Even the adjuster doesn't fit within that hole there, so what I've done is just taken some 400 grit paper, wrapped it around the shaft of a 12.5mm drill bit, just clearing the muck or paint, whatever there is inside of there. Been doing that for a little while now, and I've also just scuffed the shaft of the adjuster itself. I think the coating wasn't helping it, but they're sitting nice now and spinning freely. I reckon if I was trying to adjust the brakes without having cleared them holes out, that would have given me right issues trying to spin that. It was hardly spinning at all. And of course I'm going to put some anti-seize or probably copper slip on there to help it. Going to start assembling these on the bench first before I actually put them on. It's going to be a shortened job for today as well. I'm just looking at this spring kit that I got, and it looks to me that there's only enough for one side, so only one side's going to get built today. And it actually looks like I'm missing the two smaller lower return springs that I need. I've got everything else to do both drums apart from those, so I'll have to see what they say, give them a ring. So why am I doing all this then? Well, one, I want to change out the CV joints, and this locking plate on the side of the gearbox looked a little bit deteriorated. And to change out the CV joints, I obviously needed to undo the bolts, which I couldn't do because all the heads were messed up, so I couldn't get my tool in there for them. So that resulted in me cutting the heads off, and now I've got the task of getting the rest of the bolts out. A little bit tore up at the ends, but that's okay. Wasn't me. It's got this snap ring to take off now. Right, here we are then. So I've got everything cleaned in the parts washer, dried off. I've got both axles painted and both flanges painted. They're just drying off. I'm going to re-grease them as soon as they're dry. Just been inspecting the CV joints. The ball bearings, there doesn't appear to be any bluing or wear on them at all, but in the cages and the actual housings, I don't know if you'll pick this up, got a lot of pitting and wear. I mean, the wear is obvious, but there's actual holes and pitting that started to form. Now that's pretty much happening on all 4. So I'm going to go ahead and order 4 brand new CV joints. I've got the boots already, so really I should have held out and bought a complete kit, but that was only going to be worth it if all of these were damaged, which they are. Just trying to have a good old tidy up now before I finish up for the day. But again, with the gearbox there, I degreased all the areas that I got oil over when taking them side flanges off. The lock plates that I thought had deteriorated, that was just on the surface really, so I reckon they're going to survive a little while longer. Treated them with a bit of Pour 15 before dusting the entire thing with that VHT paint. I mean, that's quite impressive stuff. Coverage is real good, goes on easy out the cam. Originally I wanted to try and make the thing shine and polish up with just a compound, but that wasn't really happening, so I'm glad I've done that. And just going to finish up for the day, order a few parts in, see what they say about them springs. Sure there's a few other things to think about getting done. Got a clear coat to go on yet, that's going to be another video. So until then, I'll see you on the next one.